in Nelvie, Tiafack.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, this is the bout number 5, which is a super heavyweight contest scheduled for 3 rounds of 3 minutes. And introducing your boxers. Firstly, boxing out of the red corner, we're in the all red with white trim, representing England. Give it up for Delicious Orie! And across the ring, his opponent, boxing out of the blue corner, we're in the all blue with white trim, representing Germany. Give it up for Nelvie Tiafack! Your referee at the bell, representing Scotland, Mr. George Brown.
Do not take your eyes off this one. If you're thinking of popping to grab a bit of lunch or a brew, do not move, because in the super heavyweight category, anything can happen. These are big, big men, heavy punchers, powerful punchers, and it can take just one shot and everything can change. Nelvie Tiafack, the German, fighting in blue out of the blue corner against GB fighter Delicious Orie, fighting out of the red corner. This will not be a slow-paced, cumbersome affair. These two, despite their size and weight,
this is an absolutely fantastic bout.
Explosive operators.
These two are brilliant super heavyweights. I remember watching the bout in Yerevan, Armenia, when DJ actually dropped the unanimous points decision. But DJ has improved so much since then. His work.
Well, he actually won. He won Best Male Boxer at the GB Awards, didn't he? And Most Improved Boxer as well. And that's something that he'll be. That's a real testament to himself as well, because he is a hard worker in the gym. You know, super heavyweights can, you know, they might not run as hard, or they might not train quite as well, but there's no doubt on that with DJ. He is a grafter, and it started really well. This is a high-paced super heavyweight fight. The German opponent caught DJ early on with a backhand, but DJ settled in well, and yeah, it's close. It's a close competitive. And the interesting thing with these two, the sort of super heavyweights who you didn't know any better, you'd think they were bantamweights for the speed that they operate at. I mean, fast hands, crisp shots,
they're moving really
explosive exchanges. It's really, really exciting to watch the two of them. Very agile. You don't always get that with the super heavyweight category. There sometimes can be that slow, thudding type of style, but these two, crisp, snappy, fast-paced shots, wonderful to watch. We are really being treated to a super heavyweight bout of the highest quality here.
You're 100% right. This is session 1 of this tournament, and this is an unbelievable fight to start
It's
with.
almost disappointing when you get these in the early rounds, because both fighters you want to see in the later stages, but just the fact that we get to see these two fighters is a real privilege. And from our position here at ringside, a wonderful display of boxing. The crowd really can feel the atmosphere has really risen for this one, Lewis.
Definitely.
As you would expect, both fighters got a lot of support.
Yeah, this is a great round of boxing. This is some of the best super heavyweight boxing you'll see on the world stage. You know, this could potentially be an Olympic bout. Well, they're both definitely good enough to qualify.
Absolutely. Well, of course, Delicious Orie has already secured his place at Paris 2024. European Games gold medalist, Commonwealth Games gold medalist. He's got a pretty incredible resume.
DJ's got a brilliant jab. I like his feet. His feet are fast, especially for a super heavyweight. He jabs very well in and out
That jab's
range.
like a ramrod, isn't it? He completely... He steps in fully with it, doesn't it? And fully extends that.
That was a brilliant round of boxing.
Lever to, it's just superb opening round, that one. If you look back, and we're talking about the improvement of DJ Delicious Orie, when you look back at the footage of him, for example, against Stephen Robinson a few years back, who's the old Ivan Drago pro now. It does literally look like Ivan Drago as well, and that's his alias out of the Rocky movies. When you look at that, it was, you know, a few years ago now. If you look at the difference in Delicious Orie now, it is night and day. Just an incredible improvement, rapid improvement that he's made. Pretty incredible stuff.
Definitely, he's improved massively, and I've seen that day in day out in the gym, and it's no surprise, because I see his work ethic
and that mentality as well. I mean, in the Commonwealth Games final, he was down after the first round against his Indian opponent and overcame that, turned it round and got the win, which says a lot about him, that's for sure.
Second
He moved to the UK from Russia when he was just 5 years old. He played basketball as well. Wonder how these two would get on in a basketball play, since both have played basketball.
Well, they're both super athletic.
They've both switched to boxing, thankfully. He's got a first-class degree in economics and management from the Aston University. Trained out of the Pat Benson's gym, raised in Birmingham. He's very, very proud of his roots in the Midlands, and applied himself really well here. The interesting thing for Nelvie Tiafack, of course, is that he's been a sparring partner for Anthony Joshua. As last year he was sparring with him, so he will have gained a great deal of experience from that as well, and he described him as an absolute beast, which that will have stood him in good stead, getting some good rounds in against two-time world champion Anthony Joshua. Came over to London to spar with him, which shows great endeavour and ambition from him, doesn't it, to take the opportunity to spar with the likes of AJ Lewis.
Definitely, yeah. I mean, the German is the European champion himself, you know, and DJ's the most recent European champion, but they're both achieved some of the highest accolades you can in the amateur sport, so you can see why this is a high-level bout, and I hope everyone at home is enjoying this bout, because you're being treated to something special on day one. I'd just like to see DJ use his fast feet and his fast hands a little bit more. He's getting a little bit drawn in here. It's still a close round, but he's making it go a little bit too 50-50 for me.
Yeah, he's against a quality operator here in Tiafack from Germany, European champion in 2022. He won gold at the Tama tournament last year in November. Very agile. He's fought Fraser Clark in the European Games. That was back in 2019. Beat him in the round of 16. Clark, of course, went on to win bronze at Tokyo. He's been sparring with Ajit Kabayel as well, who got that what was called an upset at the Day of Reckoning in Saudi in December. He got that win over Makhmudov as well, so he's had some top quality sparring with professional fighters as well, Tiafack, and you can see that, can't you, that he's gone the rounds and put the work in and been in there with some heavy guys and held his own.
What I like about Tiafack is he's been sparring the pros, but he's still kept his amateur speed, and so good shot from Delicious there. That's what we want to see, more backhands like that. Yes,
he's a very intelligent fighter, Delicious, isn't he? And that's why when you look back at those early fights against, like that one I was saying at Stephen Robinson, and it was on a domestic, obviously, boxing show that was, for both representing our club sides. The difference in him is incredible, and you have to be an intelligent fighter and one that's able to take on the instruction from your coaches and execute that in order to make those improvements.
100%, you've got to be able to be adaptable in this game, different opponents all the time. Just like to see DJ keep his feet nice and lively, because that's when he's at his best, when he's fast hand, fast. Lovely jab there to finish on the 10-second clapper.
The fact that these two are fighting in such close quarters suggests to you that this is a fight of the highest quality. And as Lewis rightly said, this could well be a world, European or even Olympic final. Such is the quality and pedigree of these two highly skilled operators. What a fantastic 6 minutes of boxing we've got. The only shame is that it's only 3 threes. We'd love to watch 10, 11, 12 rounds of this, wouldn't we? Because it's so absorbing. Definitely. Really intriguing matchup, and it's always interesting as a fighter when you've been beaten by somebody. You want to see how much you've improved, and as a fighter that's won, you want to go one better, don't you? Do it even better if you can. Perhaps get a stoppage if you want, or get a unanimous decision, whatever it might be. You're always looking, even for the tiniest margin of improvement.
Yeah, that's the perfectionist in us as athletes. But yeah, I can't take my eyes off this bout. It's a great bout, great super heavyweight bout. And
second round.
If you're watching this at home, you are watching two of the very best super heavyweights in the amateur code in the world. And
on a Wednesday afternoon, you're being treated, everyone.
Absolutely, certainly are.
I just hope this is a good last round.
Certainly beats daytime TV, but then that's not difficult anyway, in my opinion.
Yeah, that's it.
Good start in this round from Delicious Orie, and one of the keys to this is his jab, isn't it? Takes a big shot there, though, from Tiafack, just knocking his head back, but if he really gets that jab going, it's difficult for Tiafack to get at him, isn't he? He's really effective with that jab when he gets it going, DJ.
Yeah, definitely. He's got one of the best, well, probably arguably the best jab in super heavyweight amateur boxing Delicious has. So just like to see him getting that back off more. And just landing a couple of eye-catching backhands. That's a nice little combination, 2-1. Keep the German guessing. Keep, yeah, good backhand again from Delicious there.
Lovely work from Delicious Orie there. He's maintaining that distance and that range, keeping Tiafack on the end of that jab. And then he was able to capitalise on that, build off that jab and land the backhand. Lovely work at range with those long straight shots from Delicious Orie, adjusting his feet to maintain that distance. Great work from Delicious Orie. Tiafack finding it more difficult in this round, Lewis, to find a way through and get at Delicious.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. DJ's having a lot more success this round.
He's just made those adjustments, hasn't he, which is exactly what he and the coaches will want to see, that he's making the adjustments between rounds. You only get a minute to give those instructions, and you've got to be clear, prioritise what needs to be done, and if the fighter can execute that, that can be those tiny changes can be the difference between winning the rounds.
100%. This is it's a game of fine margins, this sport. So yeah, it's just about making them small adjustments. DJ just gets caught on the way out there. You see, keep his hands and feet nice and fast. Minute to go.
Lots of concentration required here from both fighters. Very, very close contest this, and as Lewis said, got to maintain your concentration because the margins between victory and defeat can be so fine. Just those couple of shots can be the difference when landed clean in rounds that are so close.
This will be a great learning.
45 seconds left in this one.
This is a great opportunity for these two to learn a lot in a competitive environment for a big year ahead. So Tiafack still has to go to Olympic qualifiers and go and qualify, but for Delicious he's already done that, and yeah, this will be a great experience for him before.
Yeah, he was saying that he can do as much running and strength and conditioning as you want, but Delicious was saying this week that the most important thing is getting these top quality bouts under your belt as you prepare for the Olympics, which of course his full focus is set on now as he edges his way in, trying to get those last couple of big shots on Tiafack as he lunges in, leaves himself open.
Brilliant bout.
Nice quick jab to finish from Delicious Orie. What a fantastic bout of boxing to finish this morning's session.
That's a 3-2 split decision, because that was very hard to score.
I would hate to be a judge. I really would hate to be a judge, especially in a bout like that, because there was a bit of everything there.
You don't want to see a loser in that bout, but yeah, let's hope for our sake Delicious has got a good decision.
So Delicious Orie in the red corner, the man from Wolverhampton, already qualified for Paris 2024, and Tiafack from Germany in blue, another quality operator. That was a super heavyweight bout of the finest quality.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, bout number 5, please show your appreciation for both boxers. So, ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds of boxing, we go to the scorecards. We all officials and ringside score a split decision in favour of your winner. And boxing out of the blue corner is Nelvie Tiafack. A round of applause for both boxers.
As Lewis just said there, wouldn't be surprised by a split decision. He could have given that one either way, but Tiafack edging that one. Would you agree with that, Lewis? What do you think edged it for him in the end?
Maybe just a couple more backhands landed from Tiafack. It was a very close competitive bout, and DJ will be that stronger, trust me. He'll go back to the drawing board, and one thing about Delicious is on the big stage he gets it right. Yeah, he gets gold medals at major competitions, so for sure he'll be back stronger. He'll learn loads from that again, and yeah, great fight from Tiafack. Hope he goes well and does well in the rest of the tournament.
We've seen some great action here in the replays, and as you can see, that was fought at a frenetic pace, quick reflexes from both fighters. Really top quality super heavyweight boxing. This is not the last that you will see of Delicious Orie. Of course, won't be seeing him again at this particular tournament, but already secured qualification.
Okay, ladies
for Paris
and gentlemen, that
2024.
concludes our first session of boxing for the week.